our next match. Here we go. It's going to be FX DFW Dakpo versus TLOC Denti. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did this happen? Are we that far in the bracket already? What, the seeds?
We're getting into it. Dakpo, you've been seeing on commentary yesterday, this man has fantastic knowledge of this game.
Oh, yeah.
He also has such great control over his characters. Denti, you've seen both these guys in many a Shockwave. Denti's been a lot of fun to watch these for me because I've known him for a couple months now and just talked with him and just understand more about Smash 4 and his mentality, and to see his characters, to see how he's kind of evolved from customs to not customs to the latest patch. We are going to see some interesting stuff. Where are we going? Smashville? Just go Smashville.
They're staring each other down. Come on, you know you're gonna start on Smashville. I think Denti right now, if you look on the players screen, you know they're just gonna start on Smashville.
Yeah.
This is winners quarters, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
That's the nature of having a tournament of that size. Like we said, we're just gonna be going to top 8 today, and then tomorrow we're gonna be streaming top 8 with 10K on the line. It's crazy.
Okay, and we're getting into it. Down in City? Down in City. Okay, let's go. Sheik and ZSS. Dakpo known for his ZSS. His play is phenomenal, and Denti's been playing a fair amount of Sheik for a little while now. He also has a couple other characters, whether it's his Yoshi. He's been showing off some interesting characters, but let's see what we bring to the table here. In neutral, you'll see Sheik go for those needles. Whenever she gets a spare second, she's going to try to collect those. It's something definitely that ZSSs have to be mindful of. But Dakpo, we've seen him super scary when he gets into those higher percentages and can take them off the top with those Dakpo combos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Something that's worth noting is, I think from a neutral game standpoint, she comes out on top. Her aerials just come out so quick. She's really good capabilities overall to just consistently push out the opponents toward the edge using things like the fairs and the bouncing fish. But the minute that Dakpo gets that one opening that he's looking for, you can expect massive punishes, especially via the up airs into the up B.
Right, absolutely. Oh, getting caught there, and there we go. Denti catching him with the up air and catching him with that last hit that has so much knockback. The dive kick back to the stage, though.
And that time he gets the grab, looking for the up air so he can follow up with an up B. But some nice DI from Denti means that he's able to get just out of harm's way. Dakpo turning around, probably looking for a back air at this point. Ooh, putting a lot of pressure on the ledge. Making Denti take a second to really think about how he's going to approach back up. The up smash catches him with the Dynasty. And Denti coming out on top with stock 1.
And now we're seeing back to neutral. We're seeing 128% right now on Denti. He's got to be careful. He's got the knockback. He's got the tricky stuff.
Oh, yeah, very tricky. I was not expecting that up air. A B. That's another thing that you can expect from Dakpo. If you whiff on Dakpo and he gets a perfect shield, or if he dodges at just the right time and you come in with a dash attack, you can expect an up B just waiting for you. And that was kind of Denti's downfall. You saw him come in with a dash attack as Sheik at the edge, and he just stayed in position perfectly to get clobbered by that up B.
Oh, put hands on him. There you go. Good fair to push them back out. And he missed him just a little bit to hit him with those needles. Dakpo looking for these grabs, really fishing for him right now. Because off of these grabs, he can get great damage.
A lot of the way that Dakpo works revolves around gradually solving the puzzle of the opponent that is next to him. And nice! He used that grab. I think whenever you use the grab, it's similar to Alvin 64. Whenever you go through certain animations, you have that armor. That's why the grenade went off right next to him, but he wasn't affected by it. This might be the chance that Dakpo needs. He waited out the air dodge, but wasn't quite ready to punish.
Looks like, and now we have Denti trying to hold center stage, continuously use those needles, use those fairs. Oh, jab setups, back and forth. I'm starting to see Dakpo start to make some things happen, make some mileage out of this. He slowly pulled the lead back towards within striking distance.
I thought that fair from Dakpo honestly would have been enough to close the game out, but Denti with some solid DI is still living. Shielding. Oh, I think he was expecting a spot dodge. Perhaps that's why Dakpo charged up that down smash as much as he did.
That's exactly what it is, and he's trying to see if he can finish him off the top here. He's got him in these high percentages. Can Dakpo get the grab into the confirmation?
I don't even know if he's going to be looking for the grab here. The problem is at this high of a percentage, he needs to be very cautious about using a move as committal as that. It's not a, it's a tether grab, right? Which means there's a lot more distance that it gets, obviously from a grab standpoint, but a lot more recovery. And that recovery is the exact opportunity that Denti needs to punish. Gets the forward throw, jumping up. Maybe was looking for a bouncing fish, but he decided to back off at the last second, valuing stage control, I think, overall.
Ooh, Denti trying to poke with those, excuse me, Dakpo trying to poke with those back airs. Denti content to keep throwing needles.
Nice, perfect shield on the bouncing fish.
Ooh, the bouncing fish.
So scary. I'm not sure if that was intentional, that up smash.
Oh, just pestering the shield. Waiting to see if he can get a confirmation. Denti not giving up. There's the dash attack. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not. Dakpo moving his way out of the way for the attack. Denti, knowing that there is another opportunity for him to get back on, covered the options and did a great up B. The explosion kills him.
Dakpo moves back, I think, to avoid either the bouncing fish or the fair. And all Denti needed to do was just stand in that position because he said, you know what? You have to come back here one way or another. Yep. I'm going to have something special waiting for you while you get there. Man, what a game. What a first game.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I feel like especially at those higher percentages, it's just can be really tough for ZSS.
Yeah.
You know,
it's all about figuring out the confirmation.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's really hard for Sheik as well, obviously. It's really hard for Sheik at higher percentages. But the one of the benefits is, like, you have that option, or at least like a setup from a grab. And your grab isn't nearly as committal as, say, a tether grab. Okay, so Denti starting off pretty strong, 30%. As we get about 10 seconds into this game. But maybe this Dakpo's time to play. Yes, that tether grab. Up air connects, but that platform unfortunately interrupts that follow-up opportunity with Denti having a nice tech afterwards.
Percentages are pretty much dead even here, folks. Both of these guys are looking for good conversions. You're seeing jabs being used quite a bit in neutral. And off of that hit confirm off the stun gun, there's the grab. It's not going to be enough to catch him with the high knockback that you're going to see off the up B. But Dakpo is still now bringing that lead that much closer. Great choice of using that. Even had the ledge canceled, ready to go. As soon as he landed, he could go ahead and act out of it as well. Dakpo just covering all his options, but knowing how to finish off his stock.
Oh no, Dakpo throwing that stock away. Very unfortunate after taking that first stock. It's such a low percent. Definitely a momentum killer. And he can grab once again. You'll notice that he'll do that, right? As long as he gets the animation of that grab, it can't be interrupted by that grenade.
Bouncing fish. And now Denti just taking time, staying a little bit farther back, getting those needles. But Dakpo, that's what I'm saying, man. Those conversions he gets off the grab can be absolutely ridiculous.
What did I say about that punish game from ZSS? It is so insane. And Dakpo has just demonstrated how proficient he is with it. The first time that he did it, he didn't connect with that final hit of that up B. Right. And that's the one that actually has off the knockback.
Oh, it does.
But the next two in a row, woo! Ooh, so dirty, so dirty. So Denti trying to figure out his stage selection at this point. I'm curious to see where he would go.
Likewise.
He's probably not going to be going to Duck Hunt because I know that Dakpo loves that stage.
Yeah, so does Billy. Billy loves that stage.
It's a lot of fun. And you have the duck mix-ups.
Oh, dude. I mean, we got to have that duck counter, though.
We do need to have that duck counter.
We need that duck counter.
Yeah, they put him in Town City last time. And I think Dakpo is going to give him the okay if Denti wants to go here again. So here we go.
There we go.
Game number 3, the run back on Town and City.
All right, let's get to it. Denti just starting off immediately using these needles. And he's looking for those fairs, whiffing those. Denti trying to see if he can get up, maintain stage control again, and not converting off those bouncing fishes.
Ooh, and you're noticing using that Zair as an additional zoning option. I think he's really going to be, I think something that I've noticed from Dakpo is he likes getting those grabs, not from the center of the stage necessarily, but whenever the opponent has less options from a stage standpoint to work with, and less options to get away from the grab. So part of it might even be just pushing in the opponent towards the corner, or even sometimes Dakpo chooses to corner himself like this, bait in some early aggression and then punish. That time, once again, not able to land with that final decisive hit of that up B. But wow. Still some good stuff from Dakpo.
He's going to do it again. That's it, off the top. Team Rocket on that stock.
Such a low percentage. Denti not happy about it.
That's what's so scary, man, is that with ZSS, you have that elevator mode, right? You have that ability to use up B and then take them to great new heights.
To such great heights?
To such great heights.
Oh, postal service height. Getting that forward smash out of that perfect shield. Maybe a little bit greedy with that bouncing fish. Dakpo able to take back center. Oh, man, the footsies right now. Very scary as they're just weaving in and out of each other's threat zones. Ooh, I think that what Denti was trying to do was end the grabs early so he can get something like a jab afterwards. But Dakpo was mashing grabs at the same time, so right when the jabs ended, Dakpo was able to put in his own jabs.
Ooh. Oh, drop down fair. Nice. Denti's making his way back.
Oh, he nice tech! Phenomenal tech from Denti. But that's it. That's the one thing. If you whiff, Sheik has excellent aerials, right? That fair comes out so quickly, but if you get perfect shielded, it's over. I think it was One Smash that recently actually released a video about how you can really utilize the perfect shield and get optimal punishes in, and I think Dakpo really demonstrated just how powerful that tool is.
Shout out to Dakpo.